Right, there we go. I just did a recent restart of my machine, and I think, as usual, something goes wrong somewhere. But voice is back again, so that's good. Right, hello there, Amiga Cami, and I need to do some admin because I've had another set of followers pop in recently. So I believe we're on. Yeah. So thank you to. Oh, hang on, before I start. You're not seeing anything on the screen. That's because yesterday I was on the Oculus. There you go. Right. Apologies again. Right, so I need to thank people for following the other day. Oh, yesterday it was. Internet friend has followed apparently. Interesting username. Let's see if I can get this right. PL Bergenen, I think that is. And finally, Hild, Brunhild 55, is it? I think that's right. So thanks to the followers there. Again, apologies for those of you that did follow the other day because I got a load of you coming in, but I only have a certain amount of a mini feed and I don't know why. So again, thanks if you did follow and I didn't mention it. It's not because I don't care. It's because I can't. Usually when someone follows me, I like to kind of do that whoa 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 thing so that you can actually see that I have acknowledged you followed, that sort of idea. So yeah, again, hi to Cami if I didn't say hi before. For those of you that are new here or are watching this later, Amiga Monday is generally going to be the cover disc first. That'll be about an hour and a half before moving to the main game. That'll be the rest of the stream. And we at the moment we're looking at Amiga format CDs. Generally, to be honest, the beginning of the CD is usually better because that's the one where we get all the games in and the emulators in, and then it can be a bit dull after that, depending on whether I think maybe a bit more die-hard people like the rest of it. I could be wrong here, but I always enjoy having a look through because it's always interesting to see what pops in. Especially when I've now got things like Can Do that came up once. Um, one of the one of the boot picture programs came up that I'm actually using on the Mister. The one I'm using here is slightly different. I actually got it from Aminet. What else did I get? Now, there've been a few programs I've looked at and actually got from there, so there is some interesting components. But anybody listening, feel free to disagree. Alright, anyway, let's have a look. Let's get back to cover disc 11. And excuse the sheer irony of somebody with an MS-DOS t-shirt but running an Amiga. But there you go. Okay, I think we're done though, share. Let me just double check. Yet another. Is it Gravity? Yeah, I think we'd seen that last week. What we got on utility is Hugo. That is interesting because Hugo, if I think correctly, is the years ago when we were kids, we had the Saturday morning kind of shows like going live, and they'd have like the game section where you'd ring in and use a touch tone to control the character. And one of them was Hugo, which I believe was is it Swedish or French character? There's a Amiga port of both the compiler and the player or the Hugo engine for the Hugo text adventure authoring system. Please send comments or queries about this Amiga port to the email address below. Note that both programs may require more than a standard stack. The stack for the Hugo engine is set to its own icon to 8192. What is the Hugo engine? Spur, Midwestern Adventure by Kent Tessman, 95 to 96. Omitting using the Hugo compiler. Oh. So this must have been quite recent. It has inventory. I'm not going to go through all this because text adventures aren't the best to kind of stream with. And I actually need to redo this again because I need to see the top bit, but it does say it's got a compiler here. Command line compiling. On the port's machine running under Amiga, the compiler executable HC is in a directory called Work Hugo. The library of files are in Work Hugo library, and the source code for the game Spur is in Work Hugo Spur. What would the command look like in order to compile it, including setting the compiler flags, including the Hugo Fix debugging library? That's what it looks like. Let me just see if I can find this. So what did it say? It said work. Naming convention for MS-DOS. Oops. HCX8 Hugo Combat. Hugo compiler for on the Amiga. I'm gonna have to have a look at the code though. It'd be interesting to see what it looks like. What did it say? It said work. Hugo Spur. That's the compiler. It says this is a tutorial game. So these are what we call like defines. So it's got a debug, verb stubs, vehicles. I'm not sure if that actually means vehicles. Following limit setting reserves 512 extra bytes of dictionary space so that the player possibly can name an unnamed object. 512 bytes are required because the game needs to write the name, adjective, and misc properties of the object. Hello there, Denari. So there's your new verbs: kick, punt, and boot. Board, do enter. roll, drive, steer, ride, do vague. So I'm assuming do vague is a kind of do-it-yourself kind of term. Oh, I see. Right on, right string. And there's a clear screen command. That's your prompt at the bottom, and it gives you different colours, so you can set the different colours there. And does it give you a specific font as well? No, doesn't seem to. Got long descriptions for, I'm assuming that would be like examine object. And this would be something like what we've written in the top part, I'm assuming. Some interesting stuff there. So if you want to have a look at that, anybody that's into text adventures and want to do old school stuff, I'm assuming it'll be old school, have a look at CD11 for Amiga format. It looks like you've got a full engine there for you to play around with. And I think I'm going to copy this into mine. Be interesting to play around with that at some point. There we go. See, there's always something interesting you'll find. Alright. Got standard cheats, installers, the text adventure thing we've just seen, super upper reader, SWAS. What's in this? Oh, it's the editor. Team editor for Sensible Word or Soccer. Worms levels. I take it this will be a guide with lots of cheats in. I think that's in German actually. Yeah. That'll be the English one. Yeah. So we can just like find any one of these. Let's just go for Afterburner 2. And then you've got your little cheat section there. Right, okay, that's utilities done. You've seen these already. Oh, this was the code for Alien Breed 3D. I'm gonna copy that over as well. Source code for that. Maybe I'll finally look at it at some point. Knowing me, I'll probably have another 5 years down the line before I remember I've got it. Just hopefully this doesn't chew all the space I've got. Apologies for the length of time it was waiting. Mind you, I'm glad I'm doing it on the accelerated version, because if I did this on a standard stock 1200, it'd take much longer to get to that 31%, I reckon. That's going on. Right, so we did this one, we've done that one. Screenplay in the Mag, seriously Amiga. There we go, this is all the serious stuff. What we got? 5D software. Menu system? Please don't fuck up. Oh, this looks like Scala. Scala was like a multimedia type thing that you could create. What's the best way you could describe it? You could create like programs with it, similar to Can Do, really. Right, that's because I need to do the assign. I'll wait a minute, because if anything goes wrong, I don't want it crashing partway through. Almost done. So how's everybody been? Whilst we're waiting for this to come through. Hope everybody's okay and enjoying themselves. Just generally, really. I don't mean waiting for me to watch a thing to go through. Some of you that came in before might have seen that I've done an update to my starting screen. So I'll show it off whilst we're doing this. So what I've now got a difference is I'm now going to show on the starting soon bit the current game that I've got currently that I'm playing for whatever day it is, and then the upcoming stuff. So I've got this on a spreadsheet, and I thought instead of me showing a spreadsheet, at least you can actually see what's upcoming now. So this is Monday. I'll show you Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry, Tuesday and Sunday. This is Tuesday. So currently I'm playing Exile Escape from the Pit. Upcoming now, I have kind of called Tuesdays RPG Tuesday. But the thing with RPGs, it can take a lot out of, a lot of time. So it's good to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up with a few other games, not RPGs. So that's why I've got Exhumed in here. And that's why I've also got MechWarrior 2 in here, because it helps to break up between RPGs. A couple of people requested things like Gauntlet 4. Somebody wanted me to do the quest mode, and that's a really kind of sort of the arcade mixed with a bit of RPG in there. MechWarrior will be spacing out a couple of stuff, as I already said. Fantasy Star I added on recently. I did start playing that ages ago, and I think I might as well just restart it and finish it off. Shining in the Darkness I have played years ago, and I've always wanted to get through it, so that would be good to play with. I still have Pool of Radiance on DOS to finish off, so even though that's not there, it's still going to be a thing for me to do, so I haven't forgot it. And lastly, it's Sunday, is this one. So Sunday, starting off with Payback, which is a GTA clone, which is something I should have said on Sunday. It started off, I think it started development on the Amiga, but I'm playing the GP2X version. And upcoming, you've got Klingon on the Guard. What else did I put in? Dungeons and Dragons, Warriors of the Eternal Sun, because another game I wanted to play, but I didn't want to kind of overload Tuesday. And then I put Death Trap Dungeon in, because I was like, what else do I want to play? And I'm looking at the PS2 section I got behind me going, right, which game I've not played yet? So that is, that's what's upcoming. And if you forget, at least you can see it at the beginning. So just something a bit nice. I mean, other people have got something similar, but I don't know. Just thought it'd be a bit of a change, really. Something nice than just seeing a bit of text. There we go. Gauntlet 4 seems a remake of the first one, kind of. I think it's just the first one. Let me just check. Let's see what the good old Wikipedia says about it. It's a 4-player port of the original Gauntlet, as well as other exclusive modes, such as a new RPG quest mode, just the one that I'm going to be doing, and a head-to-head battle mode. Says Gauntlet 4 began as a port of the original. Gauntlet 4 began as a port of the original Gauntlet for the Sharp 68K, produced as a homebrew project by a group of friends in Japan, who would later form the development studio M2. It was picked up by Atari Games, the makers of the original game, and used instead as the basis for a sequel for the Genesis, published by Tengen, their home publishing imprint. So it's basically a bit of mixture of the first one and mixture of, like the RPG style of it. I'm losing my words today. But yeah, I think it's just basically a port of the first one and some mixtures of modes in as well. Right, let's have a look. Where did we go to? Seriously, Amiga. What's this one? 5D software. Run me first. So this looks like a catalog. That's why. At least you got some music in the background. Thank you for taking the time to purchase and look through the Fifth Dimension licenseware catalogue. I'm sure that you'll not be disappointed with the software we have to offer. The catalogue has been put together as an interactive guide with our product range for our customers and programmers. It's filled with descriptions of the entire 5D range plus screenshots, distribution outlets, and how to submit new titles. Hopefully any questions you might have will be answered here, but if not, please contact 5DL Direct and we'll try our best to help. This doesn't seem to work at the bottom. The exit does. Product range. Ami voice, we've heard about that before. I'm pretty sure that was on the website. Yeah, we've seen the website for this company. I vaguely remember something about that. Ants, and for games that they've got, you are the Ant Master. Your mission is to give doom or deliverance to hundreds of tiny dot-like creatures, ants. On each level, you must guide your little chums to their death in order to kill the enemy. Along the way, there are hazards to hinder your progress: spiked walls, wooden walls, and killer. Why is this not? Oh, that's weird. I wasn't expecting it to be backwards. Beasties 2, I think we've played this. Cross between Scorched Tanks and Worms. Yeah, we did play that. Black Dawn 2. The ultimate 3D RPG action game set in the year 5035. At a time of intergalactic war and alien infestation. Your mission is to clear the Dawn system of all hostile life forms, enter derelict monasteries and slay devil worshippers. Fight a deadly producer and be prepared for a chilling confrontation with the Dawn demon. Amiga user international rated at 96%. Cult successes, Amiga format. Amiga power, if you don't like it, you must be dead. No screenshot though. Sorry if I'm flicking through this quickly. Just a lot to get through. Bouncer. Oh. Well, I'm glad I managed to copy the files over before that happened. Oops, wrong one. Well, yeah, that's basically a catalog, so I'm not going to go too much into that because otherwise I'll end up breaking again. We've got this EMC Amiga CD-ROM Amiga guide. Backgrounds Unlimited CD-ROM demo. Scala and Backgrounds Unlimited make a perfect couple. So like I've said before, the program we had before the actual catalog looked like Scala because it was the way that the buttons were done. And this is just more stuff for that sort of thing. Well over 500 additional 256 color backgrounds, the CD makes it an ideal companion to the EMC's Phase 4 CD. Backgrounds Unlimited is designed exclusively for use for Scala multimedia on AGA Amigas. This kind of reminds me of later on when we used to have clip art CDs that we'd buy. The one that I've got that's still at my parents' house. Hopefully I can bring it over. Most of it is copyrighted because do you remember the box art for what was it, Dragon's Flame or something from D&D? The is it gold or silver box? Let me just find the Dragon's Flame, was it? Yeah, Dragons of Flame, that was it. So let me just get the image. Right, so this image here was actually in that clip art CD. I don't think it had the background, but it had the guy doing the pointing. I clearly remember that. So how they got away with that, I don't know. What's this in? Multi-view, okay. Oh nice, so it gives you a preview of all the other ones you can get. So we looked at... Oh, is it? Yeah, so we looked at one of them, but these aren't all of them. Okay, fair enough. I'll look at a couple more and then we can move on because it's pretty obvious what this is. I mean, that I can see that being in a kind of spreadsheet kind of, not spreadsheet, a PowerPoint kind of presentation, as well as that one and that one. So some of these are kind of nice but basic. Let's do this one. Yeah, they're okay. Fair enough. Move it on. Burnet CDR software for the Amiga. Look at the requirements. You need an 020 CPU or better. Hard disk and Kickstart 3 required. Hard disk should have at least 650 meg free space so you can store one CD image in. You should also have minimum of 4 meg extra RAM. Note for the RAM, more the better. Probably because of the, I'm assuming that's to do with the transfers when it's transferring from the hard drive to the CD writer. I've never actually burnt anything with this. I'm assuming I can. Because I think it's a DVD thing. Draw Studio as the FPU version and without FPU. can you do with this in examples? Yeah, apologies for the flicker of the screen. It's I think I need to get a different OSSC's type, because the OSSC is fine for most of the stuff on the Amiga, just not the high resolution stuff. So this is basically the standard draw package thing. Nothing really to shout about. Ooh. Yeah, the when I touch the scar, I think I need a bit of yeah, so you can change the lines. Yeah, there you go. Draw Studio, pretty much a drawing package. Make CD, probably another CD maker thing. Yeah, pretty much like you'd see on a CD burner program. Paint 7. I did try installing this from the because you get an actual full version when you buy what do you call it? Brain is not working today. Anybody knows what I'm trying to think of, stick it in chat. Ah, there we go. Got it straight away. Amiga Forever. They usually include a copy in here. This is the 2013 version that I've got here. Let's see what it says at the back. Sure, it says somewhere. It doesn't say, but it does actually have a copy of it in here. Standard paint package again. Difference is I can click the top here for circle without a fill, and the bottom part gives me the fill, pretty much like you get with Deluxe Paint. I think works the same way. So I could probably do no problem. Thanks for popping in, Denarian. Get some. Just trying to make a ring around the planet. I managed to do it in a different program, but it was hello there, Evil Philip. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, again, it's just a standard paint packaging, works quite well. Right, let's see if I can remove, try to escape this. There we go. Quit that. We've got Safari Gold. Let's go Fonts Pack. So more stuff for Scala. Collection of typefaces. 92% in the Amiga Shopper. Special limited CD-ROM gold disc contains the entire range of the award-winning computer Safari fonts, including a complete set of all 14 highly rated and extremely popular star fonts, Star Trek, 2 sets of Egyptian hieroglyphic fonts, and a popular mathematical symbols font. The Safari Gold disc also comes with several new and previously unreleased Safari fonts. You like script display, serious font, and or science fiction fonts? This is a font collection for you. So yeah, so basically it's just a let's have a look at demo fonts. Wasn't expecting that. I'd have to go and open something to try and use it, but I'm not going to do that. So that's because I'm that sort of annoying person. Software patches for Lightwave 5, CyberGraphics and Art Studio. We don't have them, so there's no point in looking. Websites, let's see if there's any new ones. 5DL was seen. Blittersoft was seen. GPsoft was seen. HiSoft was seen. Optimed, I'm pretty sure was seen. Savage was seen. Do I have any modern mods on the Amiga 600? If so, what do you have? This isn't a 600. This is my 1200. But do I have any mods? Usually the mods that I play, I've got an Ultimate Mod CD that I found. And I play it at the beginning of the stream when it says beginning soon. The machine I'm currently using is this one. Did we look at this website? I don't think we did. Yes, because it's the recent. It's a Terrible Fire account that came out quite recently. Yeah, I remember. Didn't the Blizzard 4 have something similar, like 64 mega RAM? I could be wrong. I know they had 030 at 50 megahertz at that point. Are we going to load up? Yes. Trying to think if I've seen this before. So some of you older folks might usually enjoy this because it's web from the 1990s that's saved onto CD-ROM. So we usually go through this. And there we go. Classic web counters. Sometimes we see the blink text. No, it's a blink markup which got deprecated years ago. Last updated 8th of December 1996. So news section. 21st of November, Blitz development continues. Super Ted available. The patch. Red debugger. Who's who of RWE? RWE must be the hottest property in the Amiga market. The group has produced large numbers of libraries and utilities for game development in the Blitz compiler. We've got our little jobs list of which might look like this. Nigel Hughes, Blitz Bombers project manager, Führer, famous for his recent desertion of the Amiga market and his inability to get things to work on any other machine other than his own. He's now started PC coding and claims that it's not that bad. He lies a lot. Mike Richard clicks the mouse a few times and calls it artwork. After Nigel spent 18 months training him to use less colours, now flatly refuses to use more than 32 unless he's constrained to only using colours with the odd palette entries that are root primes. Steve No Webpage Matty, stunt programming, latest trick involved writing a chunky to a planar routine whilst parachuting out of the space shuttle. What a mess. Steve No Webpage McNamara, programming and oracle of all things right. He also provides a rather interesting line of extra features for Blitz Bombers. Mark Tiffany lives in his own wibbly wobbly virtual world. A whiz with HTML and install scripts, the man is a diva. Steve Innell sounds like Intel. Spends 5 weeks constructing a 1.2 gigabyte tune that could have been done on a C64 in 4K and defends it to the death. Wow. A lot of burn going in this page. Steve the Blabber Green, not sure, I think he does the listing to Radio 1. Sure would like to say a big thank you to Matt Broughton at the 1 and Wave a Pink 22 at Throb, who kindly livened up our interview. Ouch. Can't see any of those pages. No. Products. The Blitz Bombers support suite includes Super Ted Debugger, Shape Z, IRLibs version 5 and map editor. Right virtual worlds. Warning, you'll jump to the other RWA homepage. So assuming, yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. So the only local hosted file at the moment is this one. Blitz support suite, the leg wax on Blitz's Baywatch. Super Ted, oh, text editor, that's of course, yeah. Okay. The debugger. View 68K assembly. Disassembly, sorry. View contents of memory. View contents of Blitz objects. That's probably quite useful for certain people. Not everybody. Map editing system. Columbus has never had it this good. Nothing in the features. Graphic manipulation tool. Awesome power, friendly face. Powerful shape creating, editing, manipulating and storing tool. Started out as a little package for scanning blitz shapes in from an IF file, because the other tools about at the time were quite poor. Shapeset is not only able to load in IFs and scan them, it could piece together multiple shape files, manage multiple palettes, build animations from the shapes, and allow full deluxe paint style editing of shapes. Although Shapes has its own screen, it's able to open other screens as well. I click here to see it running with lots of windows open on my CyberGraphics workbench. It's got a little closed. But it doesn't open. Fine. And archives. It does have Super Ted with here. It'll be... Oh, fair enough. So we've got a full version of Super Ted by the looks of things. Could be wrong. So that's a new site we've not seen before. Most of the other sites we have. Okay, moving on. So we've done that one. Shareware. Oh, I almost went on the wrong one then. Archives is usually just zip files. No point in going through this, I don't think. Comms. Oh, we got Miami on and off and Yam update. Two AREX, two DOS scripts to allow you to go online or offline from your command line or workbench without having to start Miami first. That's quite useful because I do have Miami. Scripts will give you an online start time, local IP address, and your hosting. Ooh. I'll have a look at that later. Yam, I think, is a mailer. Yeah, and what another mailer is it? Can't remember. I think it's email. TCP mpop 3D. Source code for POP3 server running under 4.3 BSD. Server was written at the University of California at Davis. The server implements minimal POP3 command list plus 2 extension commands that copy this distribution with anonymous FTP at this address. Nothing much interesting there. GeoTools. Some of these stuff it's already in like last month's. Grab URL. What's that? That's interesting. Utility to recursively download HTTP files. The source is ugly and not really optimized. I am sure it used more memory than necessary. Works better than or faster than any other utilities I saw on Amiga. Planning to completely rewrite it with a full internal multitasking. I'll have to see if that gets updated. IB Gold Editor. Pass iBrowse local file to Gold Editor. So Gold Editor is just a text editor for programming, I think it is. I'm sure there was a Windows version of that. Web Cleaner. It's probably what we used to have back in the day for clearing cache files. World Wide Web has come with the main method of accessing the untold riches of the internet for untold riches. Read lightbulb jokes and pass on pages on how to speak Klingon. The Amiga is now blessed with 4, at the time of writing, widely available browsers. A year ago, there was only one. Trouble is that all 4 browsers rely on the same set of workbench fonts, Times and Helvetica, making text very difficult to read on TV sets or non-multi-sync monitors. It's possible to give your browser a new look by using outline fonts. However, these tend to look ragged at lower point sizes until someone comes up with a better solution. Here's Web Cleaner. Bitmap font is designed to be legible yet stylish enough for everyone to use. Version 1 was released way back in February 96 and originally contained 6 heading fonts plus one for each body text and fixed width text. And then people at the Eyebrows, bless them, decided to implement the font size tag. So this is what we used to use in the 90s to specify a certain, I think you could use it for different fonts, and the size tag, so you have attribute size equals whatever. Did we have italics in that font? I can't remember. It's been a long time, but we definitely had specific tags for fonts. Which means that the main text could be one of several different sizes. So with the heavy heart, it was back to the drawing board. Web Cleaner 2 was released in October with a brand new look. Response to release 2 was overwhelmingly positive. One of the main criticisms was the ugliness and the size of the fixed width font. Here then is version 2.11, which includes 3 different sizes of web fix, so take your pick. Fonts were drawn between May and December 96 using Clonato's Personal Fonts Maker 2. Thanks Amiga Shopper for the cover disc. So I was completely wrong. MWM. Magic www Files Maker. Oh, I think we've seen this before. So it basically makes HTML files from a text file. Okay, I'm done with that folder. What time are we on? We've got about 30 minutes. Graphics, IF view. Shows pictures and plays the samples. Photo album, pretty much same as the last one. Plotter 3D. Some things during development of Plotter 3D went wrong. Please read the following lines carefully. If you had a close look at all the files which come with Plotter 3D, you might have seen that the most text files referred to version 2. The main program is only version 1. May have caused some confusion, and all these files are corrected now. Following problems reported. If Plotter 3D crashes or hangs, you play a little bit with the windows. It's going to be caused by yet an undocumented movie function is used by Plotter 3D. Alright, fair enough. Sign. I'm sure we've seen this before. I can't remember how to work this, but I'm sure we've seen it. It was because I remember something about the dots. Unless this is basically an updated version of just stick it on a disc, which is possible. Alright, fair enough. I don't want us to spend ages trying to work something out. Max and Cinema 4D object of an A-Box logo. This file contains a C4D object of an A-Box logo, small rendered JPEG in 320 by 200. Okay, so it's probably in... There we go. Fair enough. I'm assuming this is kind of the... You basically load this into Cinema 4D, and then you kind of put something else in it. Santa Claus README. Imagine objects of Santa Claus. See how scary this is. It's not too bad. Well, the eyes are going a bit kind of this way. But yeah, it's not too bad. Light socket. Demo version of Light Socket 1.2. It's fully functional except for square pixels are forced anti-alias whatever is turned off. I need to wet my palette. I think my mouth's going. I'm not entirely sure what it is though. Did not know there was a London in I'm assuming that's going to be Canada. Yeah, 519. Learn something new every day. No, I don't want to install a client. Okay, don't know what that is. DS9. Spatiation Imagine Objects. Some words about it. The basis of creation was my handy and beautiful DS9 model kit. I simply took a measuring tape sort of thing and turned the grid and snap on, that's all. Surfaces, DS9 one GIF is originally the cruiser GIF file. I applied the polar coordinates filter in Photoshop and added some green Baywell 1 GIF is from the DS9 mesh of Michael Ludwig. Actually, it's from WCTML. Rendering gives nice still images, but you should forget about animation unless you've got a power plant Pentium with 5 million megabytes of memory and 6 quadrillion gigabytes free on your hard drive. Well, that's all. Drop a note if you like it. Okay, let's see if the image is there. That's the star's background. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good then. There's another one here. It's probably the same one. Don't know what that is. Another Star Trek, the 701D. Did I say 701? 1701, because I'm an idiot. Don't think there's a full image here. Excuse me, create this object with Lightwave and painted all the nice textures with D-Paint. You need a 3 mega RAM to load the object into layout. The textures need another 2.1 mega RAM, not to mention the required memory for the render screen and Z buffer that depends on the render resolution. The moment I'm working on the USS Defiant from Deep Space Nine. If I receive any feedback, we'll release it as well onto Aminet. But there is no... yeah, I think I've got to have Lightwave for that. Fair enough. Runs add probe with memory specification. Make video scrolling from IF files. No, we're not getting anything. I think we've crashed the Amiga. Reboot. Always has to happen at some point. Right, we've got 15 minutes and then I can move over to Millennium. So we're saying that Jacko sub professional time script player. No, that's not what I was looking for. Video titling software for professionals. Right, I see. Okay, so that's what it is. Mystic View. So primitive workbench picture viewer displays everything that can be loaded via picture class data types. Just drag and drop any picture icons over its window. Mystic View does intelligent color adaptation and remapping. It's independent from display modes and handles ham6, ham8, and EHP pictures. Always obeys the aspect ratios of both the screen and the image. Images automatically scale to the Windows dimensions. Alright, fair enough. Pick convert could be useful. Ooh, wasn't expecting that mess. Bit too big for this screen. Pause it's in German. There's no English documentation yet. Fortunately, my German is not good enough to read the other bit. Pictures. Probably not going to be able to see most of these. Yeah, I need view tech. What if I try multi-tool? Hey, it works, cool. That's fine. Yeah, it's alright. I think I'll look at this picture and then I'll go over to the PD files and I'll have a look at the other demo. And we can look at the rest of this next week. Visual Art Stockholm. Looks a bit like a... Is it a photograph? Possibly a photograph, maybe. It's in JPEG form, so... Anyway. That's that for now. Let's see if this works, because we watched Twin Peaks last week. Pre-version of a new type of multimedia CD-ROM. It's not what I think it is. Okay, I thought this was going to be a demo, but... So let's bring this back out. Let's look at this one. Okay now. Okay, it's a bit weird. Can't escape it though, which is... Oh, I can. I just had to bash escape a few times. Let's double check what this is. Each volume is a gallery for a photographer non-professional. The user will rediscover a country or region. The author keeps all his rights and photos. Allows to combine text, pictures, and sounds. Displays 256 colours or handmade pictures. Resolution of 640 by 480. Combine a text and illuminated size. Can move on a disc with a mouse. Musical version you can be used on the TV. Need 8 and 2 mega fast memory. And it's about the French La Réunion. Okay, fair enough. Right, in that case, since I feel I've cheated you out of a... Well, I haven't cheated you out, but I feel bad for not giving you a demo. I'm just going to redo a demo that I've done previously. So I should still have it here. So at least you get a demo. Where did I put it? There we go. Some of you may have seen this before. If not, yeah, it's one that I like because it kind of reminds me of a PlayStation 1 game. But yeah, I will shut up and let you watch it. And there you go, that is Alien 2 demo. Like I said, I've done it before, but I just felt that that other PD thing should have really been a demo. Usually on those CDs, they do put demos on there, but they didn't that time. Well, they did for Twin Peaks, but the other one, no. Anyway, so we're getting 1.5 hours in, so might as well start the game of, say, game of the week. The game I'm currently doing at the moment, which is Millennium 2.2. Let me just You know what? I'm just gonna reboot. Okay, if I remember right, last time we got a couple more colonies in. I think I need to. I think I need to get them defended. Yes, the sequel is coming. Somebody asked me to do the sequel as a request, but I decided to do this first before I was going to do the sequel because I'd never played the first one. But it is definitely coming. Were you here before when I talked about the new start-up screens? If not, I can quickly show you the start-up screen because I'll show you. In fact, I'll quickly do that now. So I don't know if you're around at that point. So Monday. So you can see, and I've got upcoming. I've got strangers. Is it going to change? Yeah, it'll change. That's fine. So this is, so it shows you the upcoming. I've definitely got Euryterus is coming after Millennium. I've got First Samurai coming up. The Strangers, which we came across on this CD, the Amiga format CD. Lord of the Rings is something that I'd come across, and I thought I'd go and have a go. What was the last one? The other one's gone. No, that's it, I think, for now. But yeah, that is the upcoming stuff. But definitely Euryterus is going to be the second one. Right, let's load first. So that looks about right. And we just done Hyperion and Phoebe, I believe. And Titan, was it? Yeah, they've got orbital lasers. Is Titan new? Titan's new because it's only got a Mark 1. I need to... okay. Just trying to think what I'm doing. So I'm going to Mark 6 doing, because I don't have any. So let's go back out to production. Do a Mark 6. And then we need to do some fighters and orbital lasers. 3 there. Need to boost another 7 orbital lasers, I think. Ouch. I've got payload of 401. I can't do a massive amount. I have to do a few trips. Right, I have to do 7 then. Just trying to work out whether I can do a load in one, but I don't think I can. Right, so you can now lift off, and you're going to Titan. Yeah, okay. Right, so next things to research. Before I do that, I get some orbital lasers for me as well. All this micromanaging, Jesus. Confirm, go ahead. Alright, what we got now? Five lasers. Need to get some more fighters in. Set, lift off. I'm gonna go back to asteroids. So we've got 41 days to go, which means it's gonna be the same on the way back. I think I'm gonna do a probe, another couple of probes. Doesn't matter anyway, I can't defend it. It's fine, whatever. It's time to probe Uranus. I can't type in a name, huge satellite disk sticking out of Uranus's butt. There you go, Uranus. Send that off. Do another 2 probes. Probes. This one's going there, so we've got Miranda and Ariel. Or Ariel. Right, so that's do a sent off. Let's do some more producing of stuff. Another one of these to get ready. Oh, cool. Land. Right. You can get rid of. Oh. Ship's environment is not compatible with that Titan base. No crew assigned. Press live. I was not expecting that. Okay. But it's working now. Oh, whatever. Right. Shift everything over. Exit. You can lift off and come back home. Well defended now. Sure, click that. So I need lots of silver, chromium. There's something else I needed. Silver I've got loads of. Uranium? I think it was uranium. How am I going to defend with those two? Fuck it. I'll do whatever. I noticed since I put the orbital lasers in, I've got less attacks from the inner planets. Or at least the planets with the orbital lasers. You'll notice that the only ones that I've not... Mars is the only one that I've not researched. And that is because... last time I tried it, my probes disappeared. Right, mid carrier's back. So we've got another Mark 6. We've got 5 orbital lasers. And 6 fighters, so I can do another 3 over, so I need 1 more orbital laser at least. Alright, so you're going to Hyperion, I think it is. "14 days to get to Uranus." Uranus has been orbited. I can hear a lot of giggling in the back. That means you over there. Alright, let's land. And let me start the research. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, never mind. Because I don't look at logs, that's why. That's the one. Errol and Miranda. Oh. I didn't realise it had done. Okay, fair enough. Analysis: Uranus life form and methanoid. Atmosphere is mostly methane, so mutation will be inevitable. Resource analysis: deposits of hydrogen, nitrogen, methane, sulfur, titanium, copper, silica, iron, and uranium in unknown quantities. Right, next one, Miranda. It's done. Life form human. Deposits of copper, silica, iron, silver, and platinum. Cool. Really like the orbital lasers because they can do some pretty good damage. Right, aerial, what we got? Human. Got a few things there. Core, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, methane, sulfur, aluminium, silica, and platinum. That's not possible. So these three next for colonization. Ooh. Not know that the output and demand would almost equal each other. But we've got Mark 10, so it should be fine. Right, now I can get the Uranus base going. I need to get another Mark 6 coming in. Okay, number 3. What needs to be protected now? I think Phoebe was next. Yeah. Right. That's Do's done. This is coming back, so I'm going to start another production of 6. Three lights and 6 lasers. What was it before I got rudely interrupted by the attack? Fighter is done. Okay, we're about to colonize Uranus. Achieved. Okay. One more orbital laser. Cool, so that's 6 ready for when the other ship comes back. Actually, did these two... Yes, they did. Okay. Asteroids. Before I forget. And asteroids again. Go. Cool. You're back. So it's another 6 I need. And then I think you're going to have to go to Uranus as well. In the meantime, I can get ready to colonize Miranda and Ariel. It was pretty quick for Miranda base, but never mind. Right, so as we're getting, once we colonise the other one, I'll start doing more probes again. In fact, let me just do one more probe to Mars, or at least one of the moons. Let's see if I can actually... Let's go to... is it Deimos? I can spell it. It's probably going to wind up being lost. Oh shit, I don't... Oh no, doesn't matter anyway because it's quite new. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I did send him over. I'm getting lost now. Just so much things to think about. Like you've got to kind of micromanage the miners, and then you're sending things off to get colonized and probing and all that sort of stuff. There we go. Contact lost again. There's no point in me looking at Mars at the moment then. Over 2 months left. I might as well leave the miners down for a bit because I've got a lot of stuff. Alright, 2,000 in that. Stupid amount of that. Yeah. Right, I'll leave these on the pad for now then, I think. Right, Uranus is secure. So that's on its way back. I'm going to need another... Yeah. Render settled. Something weird coming from next door neighbour. Right, so I'm just trying to double up on the lasers and stuff so I don't have to keep remembering to make them. So I've now got another 2 colonies to pretty much do. Oh, doesn't matter anyway. Five lasers. $32 days. we go. Okay, another 6. Yeah, I couldn't do any more because of the capacity as well. Right, I think Miranda was next, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, that's that sent off. Let's do more probes. So the next one is on Brill. And then we've got Titania. And Oberon. Thought I told you to. Right, next 3. Uranus is under attack. There we go, repulsed. Oh, you're going to Miranda. So I'll build something to go to here. 12 days to go. Right, that's Miranda set up. Right, I'm going to do another set of orbital lasers for this lot. Start with Uranus. Oh, wait a minute, what I can do is I can redirect mid-carrier. Ah, shit, can't do that. Would have been nice if I could. Oh, no orbital lasers anyway, so I'm gonna have to make some more. Right, okay. Research complete. Make a sulfuroid, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and silica. Titania, you can get methanoid. Still got lots of resources. Right, fine. And the last one. Human with lots of resources. Cool, right. So we got these three to colonize. I think Ariel is being done. Yes. So I have to wait for that. Right, so I've got another 6 orbital lasers coming in from the carrier. I need to do a Mark 6 as well. Still quite a way off. I'm wondering if it's just an idea just to... I've got plenty of space, so I might as well just make another carrier. That's not possible. Colony is established, and it's probably going to get attacked in the next couple of days. I need to name it. What did I call the other ones? It's a mid-car, okay. Not the most inventive of names, but it's better than nothing. Oh, I didn't save it. I spent all that time, I've not saved. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't believe it. I wonder whether it's because I named it the Carrier 3. Because I did wonder why, when I told it to go out into orbit, it was over Saturn. And I'm like, what? I'm pretty sure you had 2 of those carriers. Oh, gotta do this again. Right, where are we on the database here? What I'm gonna do is what are we on? 246. Try and regain some lost time. Where am I? I don't remember what I tried to do. Right, so I know what I'm doing now. Mark 6 first. I think what I'll do is I will try and regain that time off stream for next week. What are we on for? I'll try and do some now, and then I will sort the rest out next week, so you're not having to re-watch me do all of that again, because that's quite painful, especially for me as well as you. So this was going to Phoebe, wasn't it? Yep. So I did a few of these runs here, and I parked them after a while. Moon colony. Oh no! Shit. I don't have any orbital lasers. It's the first time in a while that the moon's been targeted. Doesn't matter too much if I lose anything because... yeah, I don't mind about the equipment because I can easily make some more. Okay, another Mark 10. Shit. Oh, I've got a spare one. There we go. Right, so that's Phoebe sorted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save at this point. I'll have to run into that again. Shit, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. And I'll send this off and I'm going to call it a stream, I think, because I don't want to have to make you guys sit through all that again. So by the time we come back, I will try and get up to Titania all done. Because it should only take me a couple of hours. So we'd put colonies on Uranus, Miranda, Ariel. I think we just looked at these three, but I don't think we've done any colonies to date yet. No, I don't want to do that. I want you to go to the asteroids. Go. Right, so I'm going to save it here. 27th of March 2010. Let me just check that that's correct. Excellent. It's not 2010, it's 2210, but never mind. Right, so done for today. Apologies for the slight break, the crash, but I will get that fixed for next month. Next week, not next month. Yeah, I'll get it sorted for next month, so then we can carry on straight from where we should have been, or before the crash anyway. Thanks everybody for popping in, and thank you for the extra followers today. I do apologise that the first part of, I don't know, I suppose I was gonna say I do apologise for the first part. It's not always for everyone, and yeah, okay, fair it isn't. But I do try and mix it up and get a full, a long game in. So at least then you can kind of pop in for the second half. That's fair enough. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. Actually, I realised I'm doing. I've got some networking events to go to tomorrow, so there is going to be no Excel this week. So that will have to wait until next week. Then I will be back on Friday with more Super Skid Marks and Benefactor. Sunday is not VR Jedi Knight because we finished that last week. Sorry, we finished that yesterday. Sunday we're going to be on one of these. Not this particular model, but it's a GP2X. I'll just show you a bit of a screen. That's the white model. I'll be using the black one, and we'll be doing a Payback, which is a GTA clone. Let me just double check because I'm pretty sure it got made for the Amiga. I'm not 100% sure if it started on the Amiga. Yeah, I'm not too sure. But anyway, that is what we're going to be doing on Sunday. So it'll be a handheld, me playing with it, and there's a huge little cable. If I can find it. I bought this one. Yeah, it's this one. This huge cable. This goes to the back of the device, and then I've got S-Video and 2 audio to go in, so I should get some decent quality out of that. I remember I did it last time. That's Sunday, and then Monday we're back here again with more CD11 and Millennium 2.2. So hopefully we might be able to get closer to finishing within the next couple of weeks, and then I can move on to Doritos. And then after that, I think after that it's going to be First Samurai. Yeah. So that's the order. Doritos, First Samurai, Lord of the Rings, and then Stranger CD. Is how that's going to work. Alien Resurrection I need to get back onto doing at some point. So if you remember, I was on last October, November, I got to level 7, and now I have to redo that. I know somebody's asked me about that one, so I will have to find some time to put that in, then we can kind of jump in and finish that off. But anyway, I'm rambling on, and I need to get on with stuff. So let's see who's available for raiding. I don't I'd say I don't usually. I've not raided Owl Anonymous much, and Owl Anonymous is doing DOS Real Pentium 90 set up with an MT32 Pi. At the moment it looks like it's playing Doom. Let me just check. Yep. So I'm going to pop over to our anonymous. A bit of DOS action. Start that raid. Right, again, thanks for popping in. I will see you on Friday, and until then, well, if you don't pop in on Friday, you know the rest of my schedule, as I always say. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye.